What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you cannot tell from my voice, I'm pretty hyped right now. Why? Because a new game sprang up about 2-3 days ago, and it's made by an independent developer, right? And they're from Poland. Their name is Paradark Studio. Now, the game that they're releasing, the reason why I'm so hyped is because after the disastrous Cyberpunk 2077 launch, for me, it blew my mind of how left turn that game went. I'm looking for a new cyberpunk type genre, and I'm happy that Cyberpunk 2077 didn't make developers want to steer clear from that type of genre, that they want to maybe look deeper into and invest. Like The Ascent, that new twin stick shooter, I've been having a lot of fun with that, and that game is gorgeous. I think it looks beautiful, and honestly, the game mechanics on it have been really good. I know it has its bugs, but it's a small indie developer, which makes me want to cover this even more too, because I want to support a lot of these indie developers that are making these big games like this one. This is supposed to be a vast open world game, and the game is called the Exekiller. If you have not heard it, this game is a retro-futuristic single-player action adventure game with Western vibes. You are a bounty hunter trying to survive in a dystopian post-apocalyptic world. Now, if you're looking at the trailer right now, like, it immediately gave me, even when I saw the thumbnail and I saw the car just hovering there, it just looked like Blade Runner 2049, even the original Blade Runner. You know, I grew up watching the original Blade Runner, and I love that setting. It just fit perfect to me, and it even gives me kind of like that Judge Dredd vibe with the scorched earth and the mega city and all that, and it's not overly saturated with neon lights that we've seen so far, which I don't mind. But you know, I like that this has more of that like dystopian post-apocalyptic cyberpunk vibe to it than say Cyberpunk 2077. That just felt like a more of a futuristic city that, yeah, it's got problems. I didn't really feel like I was in this big post-apocalyptic world, even though I read the lore on it and everything, and knowing how, you know, how much turmoil there was in the world between climate change and war and all kinds of other things. Here, I feel like you can really feel that in the atmosphere, and if we scroll down and we actually look at like the summary of the game, you can tell why this world has that red dust cloud orange and things are disastrous, falling apart. And they're saying, welcome to New York 1998. So it's a retro futuristic vibe. You know, they say 20 years ago, the Great Fire Disaster, which I'm off the bat gonna think that it's probably a nuclear war that happened, and they just call it, like the civilians or the people that live in that world call it the Great Fire Disaster. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that. Now, they say the Great Fire Disaster set most of the world on fire, causing mass extinction and destruction of life in Earth. Only 30% of mankind has survived. Wow, that is extremely small. Only a few spots on Earth are possible to live. As the governments failed, corporations took control, the world is plunging into chaos and anarchy. That right there makes me want to jump in the game and see what this game is all about, you know, like the world, everything. Now, about the game, like, what are we going to be doing in the game? Like, how do we fit into it? Now, I guess we're going to be playing as an Exekiller. In the trailer, that's how he pronounced it, so I'm guessing that's the name of it. A futuristic bounty hunter. Your main goal is collecting souls, biochip component which gathers information about its owner and also controls him. Hunt down outlaws in the game's vibrant world, kill them, or bring them to justice. The choice is yours, but choose carefully, as the actions and choices you make will determine how the player's driven story unfolds. That really has hype for me, because I've been waiting so long for a game to really dive more into the RPG element of giving us the player freedom. That's what we really wanted. Like between Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, The Witcher 3, our choices, our actions determine how that world and how everything around us was going to change. Between, are we gonna meet this person? Does this, if I kill this person, then guess what? That quest line's failed. I'm not gonna see this. We didn't get that with Cyberpunk 2077. Cyberpunk 2077 and Fallout 4, I feel are the same game. It's an illusion of choice. They never really hit the mark. No matter what you did, it was pretty much the same outcome 99% of the time. Now, if we go down, they give us a little bit more of a description of the game. It says a player-driven story, which we're still on that topic. How you approach the Exekiller is up to you. Your choices affect not only the way the story develops, but also let you face every situation any way you like. Your decisions affect the storyline that offers massive replayability. Of course it does, because if I can choose different, if I want to be a bad guy, a good guy, or I don't know, who knows what type of different ways that we're going to be able to do it. It could have like 3, 4, 6 different endings, and just going from side quests alone. That's what's got me excited. It's not just about dressing up your character. Oh, I got a new piece of gear. By the way, the story doesn't matter. It's so linear, but hey, I look cool, right? It changed my stats a little bit. That's not what a lot of people want when they play an RPG. They want in-depth character building, and that's what I want. Explore vast open world. The world of Exekiller, God, I can't even say it once in a while. The world of Exekiller is both beautiful and lethal. Travel across diverse regions from desert and canyons through the deadly highways and radioactive fields. That's why I got from, the Great Fire Disaster, radioactive fields. I'm just assuming that it was a massive, nuclear war that's causing this, because if we're going to be driving through it, I just can't wait to see how big this world actually is. And when you say a vast open world, I'm assuming, I hope it's not just empty spaces. I hope there's actually something there. There's a lot of games like, it's going to be massive, and then there's like, well, there's nothing here. Like, it's a great game, but there's nothing here. Make sure that there's, stuff in between the main points of interest. You know what I'm saying? So, and hunt outlaws. You're a bounty hunter or whatever, kind of like Blade Runner. You can either kill them, bring them to justice, or set them free. The choice is yours. Make full use of the environment and various types of weapons and gadgets. Use your abilities / skills to gain advantage, sneak past your enemies, or this is my favorite, you guys, or talk your way out of troubled situations. That I love doing that. Like, if you want to build a character all on, like, say, just speech, charisma, whatever, bartering, you can literally just go up. You don't even have to pull your weapon out and just persuade them to do as you please. I mean, that is a role-playing game in my mind, and I hope, just seeing what they're writing down in this trailer, I have very high hopes for this game, and this is what I've been craving for years, especially after The Witcher 3. Even after I played Fallout New 3 and then New Vegas came, those two games alone, and then, got like Skyrim and that, different choices, different things, like, those are the games I miss. I feel like we really haven't had a game since The Witcher 3 that's really hit home on player choice. At least not for me. It's so hard to go to other games because it's just not the same, right? Now, ever-changing environment, they also say. Experience fascinating journey through post-apocalyptic landscapes dramatically affected by stunning day and night cycle, dynamic weather, and radioactive sunstorms. Maybe it wasn't nuclear war. Maybe it was the sun. Radioactive sunstorms, maybe our ozone layer is going. Maybe that's why everything's dying off, and it's causing massive fires everywhere. I mean, my mind's just running wild with the potential of this game, and I can't wait to know more. But that's why I wanted to bring it to your attention, you guys, because I'm really excited about this game. I think it has great potential. I seriously doubt it's releasing this year. I'll be surprised if it releases maybe sometime next year, end of next year. They just want to get a trailer out. I would hope it would be sometime next year. I'm really hyped for it. But take your time. If they ever see this, I know they're an independent studio. Take your time. Make a good game. Listen to the community. You know what I'm saying? If you guys need anything out there, feel free to ask. I know you guys can't do everything, but, just ask us. Say, hey, what do you guys think about this? Be involved with the community, and I'm going to be involved with them, you guys. I'm going to try and reach out to them, see if we can, get any more info or anything like that. Anyway, you guys, I want you guys to leave me, anything down in the comments what you guys think. Are you excited? Does this game make you feel hyped? Because Cyberpunk was a loss to me, and this I have high hopes for. I know a lot of you have subbed to the channel and love Cyberpunk, and some of you guys even subscribe to the channel expecting Cyberpunk to be great. I know a lot of you are part of the Witcher series as well, but like both genres, just like me. I like any RPG game. There's so many different games. I play so many different ones out there, but that's why I wanted to bring this game to your guys' attention so you guys can check it out, click it on your wish list, anything like that. And before I forget, I think I mentioned it earlier, it's only on PC, Steam so far, but it most likely will be coming to consoles in the future, so I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. I just want to let you know. I'm pretty sure this is like real early access trailer, just showing us that there is something in development to build hype around. So let me know what you guys think. I'm hyped. I want to talk to you guys about it. I will be down in the comments. So other than that, you guys, I have other videos I'm going to be dropping. I want to go over the Ascent. Hopefully we got some future DLCs with that. That game has been great. If you have not checked it out, I will have like a review and go over some of that game. I have been playing Diablo 2 Resurrected as much as I can on beta, and I've been enjoying that game. Honestly, I've been playing that in Path of Exile, and I still find myself coming back to The Witcher 3. I just roam around in The Witcher 3 on my fully blown out character after New Game Plus, only because of the fact that I love the setting and the vibe of the world. So I just love RPGs, you guys, and this is your home for RPGs, ARPGs, everything. And The Witcher 3 is going nowhere, especially for the future. So let me know what you guys think. I will catch you guys on the next one. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at Hambone Gaming for any more news. I know I got to update more constantly on that. But I will see you on the next one, you guys. Later.